welcome to 0.3 ECAST. Let's go.
Wow. Amazing. What is it?
I'm just glad to be here.
You want to go around the table? Introduce yourselves.
Yeah, sure.
Starting with yourself.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight soon, but what's it? Lucky Star-Lord, Lester, coming at you. Let's go counterclockwise or clockwise. How are you feeling about that?
I'll go next.
All right.
Clockwise then.
It's your favorite skinny white boy, from down south. Caleb.
Yeah, he's new here.
First and last.
He's new here. You guys might know him as a candy rapper. His rhymes are actually not too sweet, but you know.
Definitely gonna play here.
Okay, you guys can't see, but I'm making a very angry face right now.
You missed me having like a realization of fucking, it is counterclockwise. But I'm Super Dragoon, or Draven, as they call me here. This number. That was a throwback to fucking
This is your name.
Which is my name.
I'm
yeah.
Brave Lord Nico.
Is
From
that
Dark
pretty neat, though?
Souls.
But it ain't that neat though.
So, are we doing actual names or like nicknames?
Whatever you want.
Online profile, online personas, all that
Whatever
good
you
stuff.
want people to yell at you on
If want.
Twitter.
That's
Or-
Pretty basic. So.
Or James, whichever James.
Depending on how you know me, you might know me as Hepatitis, but I mean that's just
Hepatitis.
one of my many nicknames. You know,
God damn. Yeah, we have an assorted cast.
I am in theater, so you know.
We have an assorted cast of characters here today. And
I almost went with Soldier Boy.
we almost have, and just so you guys know, first off, we only have 3 topics until we just go off the rails. So I don't know which one you guys want to do first.
I don't know what they are.
There's the Overwatch cosmetic update. There's Devilman
Oh,
Crybaby.
well, you guys can go talk about the Overwatch cosmetic update while I take a shit.
There's Devilman Crybaby. You know,
Like your anime of the year.
top anime of the year. January.
But
It's
it's
just
not.
January, but it's not the anime of the year.
There's already one of the year.
And what's it? What else do we actually have to talk about? I guess Black Panther next month, but I don't. That wasn't the third one.
Look good.
I heard
That's the end of our conversation.
That's the end of the podcast. See you next year.
Next year when we finally record another one.
Did you hear about the music director, producer for Black Panther?
It's the guy who does the music for Community.
Yeah.
It is. Wow.
And apparently he traveled to Africa.
Yeah.
To learn the music and stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I also heard like Chadwick Boseman went to like Africa like to pick up like the accent and the dialect.
Yeah.
It didn't work, but you know he still went there.
I was gonna say something really, really, really not cool, but I stopped myself.
Probably really racist.
Thank you.
Well, no, it's like the statistics, like all the, you know.
Are you gonna keep going on about the AIDS?
Wow.
Well, there is a lot of AIDS in Africa. I don't think anyone can argue that.
The guy who
There's a lot.
the guy who produced the music for Black Panther is also the producer on like most of Childish Gambino's albums.
That's good.
Well.
Yeah. I thought for a second you were going to say like the director was the same guy who did like what's it called what's the movie?
Apollo.
Creed.
Or Creed.
Creed.
The Creed movie.
And like how all of his movies have basically been bangers at this point. Hopefully,
Bengus.
He's literally never made a bad movie.
hopefully Marvel really lets him like go outside the box.
It
with
seems
Black
like it.
Panther,
Yeah. And isn't he like really young too? Like,
Yeah, he's relatively young. He's
I think he's like in his 30s or something.
30s.
Yeah.
I was about to say I thought he was gonna be younger than his 30s because like when you get to your 30s, I start to question whether or not you're in this middle ground. You're in this purgatory state.
I feel like
where-
in directing 30s, like early 30s is very young.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't start really getting old till you're in your 40s, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because that's when you really have a large loss of strength.
Yeah. Speaking of like, you know, loss of strength and legacy and stuff. You know, James, you can't really die when you're Lucky Star-Lord, so maybe be better at this game that you're playing. I don't
I
need
guess it
people.
wasn't obvious. James is playing Call of Duty World War.
I don't need people online thinking Lucky Star-Lord isn't a god out
I'm
here.
better than you, though. You don't play first-person shooters.
And
He plays Overwatch like every day.
There are characters in that game where you don't even have to aim. You just
Ooh.
point in a general direction. It's
Guess-
not.
Guess it'll be pretty easy for you then.
But at the same time, his competitive took him more serious in this games, I guess. So it's whatever.
Whatever. He's not hurt.
It's whatever, man.
But yeah.
Oh, those are
Devil May Cry Baby.
Oh.
That's him. I like the show. I gotta say, I do agree with a lot of the criticisms the show's getting on Twitter and online.
No
generally.
criticism of that show is correct.
Yeah, there's
What are they saying?
Like they're saying, like when you really probably the best compilation of all these criticisms gathered into one place is probably Best Guy Ever. My boy Gravelord here don't support Best Guy no more, but he's saying the story isn't that it's more of a spectacle than it is any real strong narrative.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, and therefore it's it doesn't really have that clear cut of a message. Take for example on Twitter right now, most takeaway that people keep taking from it is Akira and Ryo are gay, and they're missing the war is bad message.
Well,
and
the thing is, I don't think war is bad is as much of a theme as people seem to be getting from it.
Yeah,
I think that's more of a thing that this anime added than anything.
Yeah.
War is hell.
Whatever changes.
I feel like the main theme is probably
I really didn't
just
get too much of that though.
You're looking for the
It was
Ace
more
Ventura
like
reference.
humanity's just
the
fucked
humanity
up.
are
Yeah.
the real dead.
Yeah.
That's and also I feel like the show is just needlessly edgy.
Yeah.
But I like how a lot of it is it's not that. So it's I like the contrast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But while I cite Best Guy Ever as one of the best examples of what criticisms can be are valid and compiled together, I do disagree about a lot of his things where he says I don't really care, didn't give the grounds of care for this character and this character and this character. The mom and dad scene where the dad becomes a demon and the mom becomes part of that demon body. Sure. It's
She was being eaten.
She
was being eaten.
She was dead.
Best Guy Ever read the manga?
I think, man. I don't
Because you don't care about any of these fuckers in the manga.
know. Yeah. He did make a note. He was
Yeah.
apparently there were this is even better characterization than in the manga. But
Yeah, everyone gets way better characterization in the manga.
Yeah, Miki's my girl. I got messed up when.
Yeah, she wasn't even a character in the manga, really.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a character, but it was nothing. She was just there to look hot.
And then my rapper boys
Isn't that my kind
died.
of character?
One of the rapper boys is not my boy anymore.
I
The short boy, I don't know how to feel about him. He's
Which guy?
the little kid that was who noticed when Miko had our boy Kukun's glasses.
Yeah, talking about the guy with the buzz cut or whatever.
No, the guy with the short hair, man. The short hair that's
When they were
over
outside
his
the
eyes.
house.
Oh yeah, okay.
The guy outside the house with the hat, though, fuck him. Seriously though, he stabs our boy. What you gonna do with that? Fucking stabs him in the chest. All hysterical, fucking. That was how he was after he stabbed him. He was
That doesn't look hysterical.
No, his eyes were rolling around in his fucking face
That
and
looks
shit.
like a stroke. That's what that looks like.
See,
And then he's waving around his buddy's body parts at the end, on the beach and what?
see, at first I thought he was actually hypnotized.
Demons messed up his mind or
Yeah, I think the story was
it had a lot more emotional connection than Best Guy Ever or anyone would try to say. At least for me, I felt rather connected with the characters. I do agree with the point where why does Akira keep messing with Ryo, who, spoiler alert, is Satan, after he domes
Say something, Lester.
after he domes
Wait,
a guy
no.
and kills a grandma.
Lester, I can't let you continue until you hear this. I mean, okay, I'm not Japanese or anything, so don't quote me. I mean, do quote me on this, but it's Ryo.
It's Rio?
It's Ryo.
Say what Lester said?
This is like saying Ryu for Ryu in Street Fighter. Yeah, it's Ryo.
Rio.
Yeah.
What did Lester say?
He said Ryo.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Shut up!
You haven't played King of Fighters, loser?
Well, isn't the Japanese accent
That flew
like
by.
a soft D
That's
instead of
flew
like a
by
bar
my head
sound
there.
to begin
I'm
with?
not over it because I I sensed it, I could detect it, but it just didn't make contact. Like, I don't care about King of Fighters.
Yo, guys, I'm doing something
That's what makes me
controversial
sad in this
now.
world. Nobody
I'm
cares.
killing Nazis.
But yeah,
And don't worry, you're fighting.
I
against
think the
cool
main, what should have been the main focus, even if it wasn't really, was how gay Rio is. It really should have been the focus. It was the best part of the story.
Like very early on, I find that I don't like this guy, but Akira, this empathetic,
Because he's
compassionate
the best
person,
guy. Here's like the
like
best
he
person.
keeps riding with this murderous lunatic
Yeah.
who's like stabbing people with a broken beer bottle in like the first episode. She shoots up like a boardwalk. He seems like a cool guy. Let's hang around with him.
Well, it's because he already loved him when he was little. So
But, like, I mean, like,
so he's like,
He's-
hey, it's
still trying to
Rio.
go-
He's like ignoring that he just like probably nearly murdered these guys.
and like how he tried to dome Miki like earlier when she
Well, he
was
doesn't
like,
give a fuck about Miki anymore. His boyfriend's back.
no, he cares a lot. That's why he tried to kill his boyfriend. Because when you lose a girl like Miki, you kill your boyfriend. That's what happens. That's how it goes. Kill your
Okay.
boyfriend who caused her death. And tell me that's not true. Kevin Abstract, just wait.
I feel like he definitely loved Miki in a more romantic sense than the guy.
No, because Miko and Miki are gay, so I think it's not canon.
Well,
Sorry.
like, oh yeah, wait. You know, you might be. That might actually be.
Yeah, they literally say "I love you" to each other at the end before Miko or when they die.
Well,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean like, cause like
They were gay.
okay. But yeah, don't worry. Every time I say, "Oh, sorry to cut you off, my boy," you know, you're the guest. I should be giving you that more space. But like, every time I make a bad joke like that along those lines, I'll find a way to cover for it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, what you about to say, boss?
I think
Watch out for my shelf, bro. I'm gonna break you.
I'll break your shell first.
But I'll beat you like a Cherokee drum. Check yourself.
The Rock said
I think what immediately got me hooked on the show though was when that guy got eaten by the pair of tits, and I just fell in love.
What happened? I got half
That was
of
in
that.
the club, or what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was in
yeah.
the club, and then she turned into a demon and went, came out, ate that boy up.
Alright, I see what I'm missing out. Devil May now.
Mm-hmm. And then the ceiling nut.
Yeah.
Fucking nut on the ceiling.
Dude, there's literally a scene in this show, Draven, where there's a girl. We're being blessed by my stupid rushed diva porn that I was held at gunpoint to draw by at Lucky Starlord for me this shitty podcast. One, I didn't force you to do anything. That was of your own accord. I just said, you know, that's Rule 34, Diva, and I was like, I gave you the tools. I didn't force you. I gave you the tools.
That was the good point.
Also, it's an alright podcast so far. We're doing a lot better than we usually
I know,
do.
it was all a joke.
Was that a tweet?
Yeah.
Okay.
A tweet
It was a reply
from
to-
Super Dragoon.
So,
For me.
so did the animation for Devil Crybaby put any of you guys off in the beginning?
Well, I'm already a big fan of Masaki Uesa's style, so I've
Yeah.
seen like a lot of his shit.
I was watching the first episode with Nick here, and it like kind of like it was a little bit weird to get onto, but I was vibing with the series.
It is a lot uglier than most of his shows, actually.
Yeah.
Just because most of his shows are like really colorful and like weird.
Vibrant. Yeah.
But like, I mean, and it is, but there's a lot of scenes where it just doesn't work for
Mhm.
the original style at all.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I really liked kind of like how abstract they made everything.
yeah. Like how the human proportions weren't.
Yeah.
There weren't human proportions. They're just
No.
fucking spider people or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, guys,
Not
I
that
love
you
that
would
run,
like
by
it.
the way. That
I would
run.
like it or I wouldn't.
Miko
That run-
turns into a spider.
So have you ever seen?
I think it's gonna be the new Naruto run.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
That's what he
I said that while we were watching it.
And I just kept telling him like how if anyone tried to replicate that, they just eat shit. And if they were to keep running and doing that, it would just be that they would keep going as not to eat shit. And
That's how you keep going faster, because you keep going so faster. You gotta increase speed so that you don't eat shit.
What does it look like again?
it's like okay,
You're
sorry.
flailing your arms while you're running, and you're like bent over entirely. Yeah, that's it. That's it. But you don't. Your hands don't touch the ground. You can't touch the ground. You gotta keep going like stupid.
But yeah, also like what's
It's
that?
almost horizontal, right?
Like what's that meme where it's all like there is lonely virgin dude and then there's like
Yeah, Chad and Virgin.
yeah Chad. Yeah, I saw like that was a comparison made with Virgin was Naruto Run, while that was Chad.
Yeah. Devilman Run Chad.
It's fucking terrible.
It's actually super good. There's a scene where
Just like
Miko is like masturbating to Akira after he becomes a devil man, and there's like donkey noises in the background as she's going in. And we're all like, what is this scene?
I gotta see this now. I'm interested.
Yeah.
What is this scene?
Yeah, I understand like what the critics said about the story though. Like there were a lot of characters that I wanted to know more about.
Like Kukan, who they just like
The
body.
show really should just have more time. They should have had like 3 more episodes or something. Like,
I
Yeah,
feel
like
like
they
the ending was
introduced,
definitely rushed.
like the 9th episode where like
oh yeah, because in the manga the ending is like way longer. It's like 3 volumes.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
like my
It's
boy
kind of like if
Akira,
they
right?
squished the end of Berserk, like the scene where everyone gets raped and killed.
Didn't they actually do that though? Squish the end? Yeah. Like it's in the movies, right? That part?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they made sure they got an original, it was, plus Berserk was way longer.
Like
I
you
got
guys remember
shitty
that?
sequels.
You guys remember that demon, the devil that showed up that was like fighting Akira on the volcano in the 9th episode? Like I was just tuning that out because
I
he
don't
just
remember
like
this at all.
yeah he just came out of nowhere. He was like I'm like the big boss devil man, and he's all like who the hell are you? And he's
Are you
just,
talking about the guy who yeah?
the guy who yeah
You're talking about the guy who was in a relationship with the bird?
no
demon
because
lady?
they both died together.
They both died at the
yeah
same
yeah
okay.
yeah yeah because
That was a wild time.
yeah. You know, it's really weird when you think about that scene that our hero basically raped her as he was killing her.
Well, yeah, I mean, when there's a lot of shit about him being a demon that is really creepy and weird, but that's part of why
Hero is a
people
loose
say-
term.
Yeah, that's part of why people say that the themes of the story are just kind of strange. Cause like, what the fuck is wrong with Go Nagai?
Yeah.
You know, Go Nagai
Yeah.
wasn't. I think Cherry might have told everyone here this, but not you probably. That Go Nagai was inspired to make manga because he almost died of diarrhea, and then decided I have to do something with my life before I die.
Before diarrhea comes free again.
I mean, make art diary.
So Devilman is the product of diarrhea. It's literally shit.
So you're saying we have to thank diarrhea for this?
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, going back to it though, that demon, he like showed up in like the 9th episode after Akira was done standing there getting hugged by the children in front of that crowd of innocent people.
I kind of remember now.
I like that.
And then like it was the thing that was keeping him away from saving Miki and our rapper boys, best characters from Devilman, rapper boys.
Wait, no. Because he went out to go fight his friend. So Miki would have died anyways.
Well,
He
like
actually, after that, he went back. He, like, abandoned the mission to fight his friend for whatever reason. I don't get
no,
that.
he bodied that guy in a volcano and then he went back.
Yeah, but that guy wasn't his...
So, you know, the end of the 9th episode was a
wasn't
little
who he
bit
wanted
muddled.
to kill. It was his friend. He wanted to go find his friend, and then he just stopped. And
Yeah,
when
you know, it's amazing that I can remember all this too, because at that point in the 9th episode when he was fighting this guy in the volcano, I was just checking my phone.
I was finishing
I was
the
just
show.
checking my phone.
I was finishing the show at like 2 a.m, so it's probably not good.
Yeah, I was like same, but I was like really depressed that people were dying, and I was like, God.
I actually didn't expect
I had work the
the
next
main character
morning.
to die at the end. I thought that was... Because I didn't know about the manga.
I had
So
work
when
at
everyone
8
died at the end, I was
and I
like,
stayed up till 2.
well,
I need to
that's
finish it.
kind of whatever.
Thing is with the original manga, it's almost like the things people are saying like are incomplete, like with all the character stories and like the themes of the show. They weren't even there.
Yeah.
So like the original manga, people would just fucking hate. That's why it's not as popular, I assume.
Right.
But
Because
What- the main reason-
spectacle.
well, no, the main reason why it was popular was because Go Nagai was like really pushing back the boundaries of what you could make out of a manga.
Like,
So,
And there was
but
like,
you mean like what kind of content? They
like
could
what kind of
show?
content and like just the fact that it was such a like strange, dark story that had, and the fact that it had like so many religious themes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
We don't know the mind of.
Oh,
the
another thing I wanted to, because I really like the traditional like anime like style, but I love this. I wanted to know more about like the other half human, half devil people.
Oh, yeah, other devil men.
Yeah, the other devil men.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that,
And so they're like, we're joining you, and they're like, you don't even know who he is.
Yeah, we don't know who these people are, and the Devilman that we did get to see, the super high school, I can't remember his name, so I'm just gonna call him that. He was just like, he's gay, and he's sad because his boyfriend died, and that's it. That's the only thing he's got going for him. And then he betrays us.
Yeah.
And then we have Miko, whose her arc was really brilliantly set up with Kukan, and then it's just dropped.
Yeah.
She's just kind of a dick, and then she shows up and she's like, sorts out her stuff with
Lester,
Miki.
if you consider the fact that in the end, her and Miki admit their love for each other, that's a much better ending, right? It's much better. It's much better than if it's just like, oh, they're just like friends. Then instead of them being gay, so much better.
Wait, I never thought it was like.
I never thought it was gay.
Like when they said they
No, I
loved each
did.
other, I
From
thought
the very
they meant
beginning.
like as a.
From the very beginning, I saw these two girls. They were running track. Shut up.
Because it didn't have any sexual tension to it. So
Who has sexual tension in this show at all, except for like
Everybody has sexual tension.
I feel like
all the time.
I feel like the only characters I ever feel anything is like Akira and Rio and Akira and Miki.
Satan made me uncomfortable. Like what?
Like his visual design?
Oh no! He's just like a really, really
fact that he had
tall,
boobs.
golden white. Has these boobs that's just like there. And
some people like lady boobs.
Wait, guys.
Like, yeah, but
are
like,
you
it was like-
forgetting about
but
the
he
two
was like this
girls
kind
that
of
were humping outside Akira's door?
I'm
top tier. Those girls,
Sexual
top
tension
tier.
right there.
I'm looking this
Okay,
up.
true.
Extreme sexual tension.
Those girls.
You know what really made me moister than an oyster though? When that cat got stabbed. That was.
Oh yeah, that really did it for me. Same as when Miki's sad dead head was on a stick. That made me.
What about when Goku's sad dead head was on the ground?
Do you guys know why the cat became a demon cat?
Was part of his head on the ground?
No, I think it was
after
just
it
his
died?
head.
Yeah, it was just his hand.
Yeah.
When Kukan's hand, half of it was like on the ground, and I saw it fly,
yeah.
and I was like, no, fucking no. I was like, fuck you, and she put on his sunglasses, and I was like, fuck you. I was just like that kid with the hair over his eyes. I was like, fuck you. Don't dome you.
Yeah, because like whenever you suggest this show to someone, you have to be like, you can't like any of these people.
You can't like any of these people. I immediately told Caleb before he started watching, this is going to hurt you.
Yeah, he texted me that. I was like, what do you mean? It's just an anime. And then as the end credits were rolling, I was like, oh my.
So yeah, Devilman. So really, I love that Cosmonaut Variety Hour. He made a video about how Devilman's good, and at the end he said, "Go watch Devilman, Crybaby, you coward."
Is this Satan?
I definitely don't think it's the
Satan.
best
I got another
anime
one.
of 2018 though. Like especially if you compare it to like the shit that came out in 2018, which was a bunch of-
2018, you know,
No,
this is the
no,
year.
no, 2017 that would just destroy it. Like I feel like My
I feel
Hero
like-
Academia type anime just blow it out the water.
This
You
is-
got Recreators 2 that was better.
You know, I haven't seen.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
Recreators, but I've heard Jeff through like just constantly talking about it for like the last.
I feel like this anime it's above the average, but it's not like top.
10 out of 10. Best show ever made. Mainly, literally, my main. What I didn't like think the show was like amazing, but then there was Evangelion references, so I'm like, best show ever made.
Yeah, like we were like looking at Moira in Overwatch, and he was like, Evangelion references, best character ever made. Like he loved the Akira reference that she also had.
That was
Akira.
actually way cooler than the.
What?
Akira.
That was actually way cooler
Akira.
than the Evangelion reference.
Akira. I'm saying it Akira. I did
said
it on
Akira.
purpose. That will not change.
Anyway,
My thighs.
every Masaki Yuasa show is better than Devilman. Just saying.
I'm gonna have to
Just
watch.
saying.
I'm gonna have to watch those to see the quality.
I actually like Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho.
Yes, Mob Psycho was pretty
Did they
good.
come
Do
out
you like it better than
2017?
One Punch Man? Because I do.
I do.
Yeah.
I actually,
Better.
I like Saitama as a character a lot more. Like
I like
Genos, I like the characters in One Punch Man better. So
I like the
which is
world.
why
How do you not like
towards-
Mob more than every other living being who's ever
No,
existed?
but it's like the reactions Saitama has with everyone else.
No,
It's
yeah,
just better.
I understand that. I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, like listen,
Especially him and the psychic girl at the end
I
of
like-
season 1, where he fucking just like the psychic girl just crushes Genos, and Saitama was like,
Right.
I don't want to fuck with that. It's just like the best.
I love
those interactions.
yeah, like One Punch Man's
say it
world
louder.
and character designs.
What am
I love a
doing
lot more
What?
because like
What am I doing this?
You
with
gotta say it louder.
Mob Psycho.
I'm not good at this.
No, when you make a joke, you gotta say it
Okay.
louder.
No, wait, what was the joke? What was the joke?
I don't
So,
remember.
he said the psycho girl.
Psychic
Psychic, and he said Psycho Crusher.
And then he looked at me just like this. I was like, I'm not good at this.
Satsumaki, I think that's her name.
Tatsumaki.
Tatsumaki.
It's tornado in Japanese.
Oh, I should let you guys know, I do not remember anime names at all.
At
or
any rate.
character names in general. Like if they don't have a unique
Dude,
name,
when you
like,
try to tell me the story of anything, I'm just so lost.
he told us this show, and he just keep using
Oh, yes,
pronouns
yes.
as to describe what
Yeah.
character did what, and we were just like. I was just like trying to say like, oh man, I'm playing Injustice 2 with Nick. Just shut the fuck up and leave. But yeah,
The guy did the thing, and
he did the thing. He stabbed through the other guys, and they're like the lead counsel of the world.
Whoa,
but at
whoa.
the same
Whoa,
time,
whoa.
this girl, they're all
Are you gonna explain the plot now?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not sitting through on that.
fine, but he's butchering it. I would use things like main character, the protagonist with
Yeah, but
the
you'd be
long
like
hair,
the guy with this superpower.
the girl that has a kid that likes the guy with long hair.
Like that's even worse. That's even
A
worse.
million times worse.
But yeah, speaking on to good stories now. One Punch Man. I like its design, I like its world a lot more than I like Mob Psycho. Because Mob Psycho, the way they did the art style was they had good artists work on an animation team, make it look good. But it was really they were more pulling from the way One draws all his characters in his webcomics. Right. A lot more than when Murata, the guy who like redid all the art for One in the One Punch Man manga. Right. They took that for the anime.
I feel like for the One Punch Man anime, they're basically just making a one-to-one recreation of the manga, which I like a lot less.
Because Murata
than
like
Mob Psycho.
literally made like frames that like.
Because I like how in Mob Psycho they had to put their own original style into it to make it look good at all.
Yeah, right.
So it was a lot cooler to me than One Punch Man.
Mob Psycho is.
And like
Also, that's what Mob Psycho
as far as
That is
their
what
like
Mob Psycho
characters go, I
That's
think
like
like we had
yeah.
well-rounded and good
Then we
characters
know
from
what
both
we're
series.
yeah.
I wouldn't really want to compare them to each other.
And One Punch Man season 2 is coming out this year.
What about Mob Psycho season 2?
Well, I guess. Okay.
When are we gonna get JoJo's Part 5 going on this beat?
Still haven't finished part 4.
Wasn't that already confirmed or something?
No, not yet.
Okay. That's what I heard.
Still haven't finished part 4 though. Even though Josuke's my favorite JoJo.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen.
I've seen more
JoJo's
part 4 than any other
Adventures.
part, I think. Wait, no, I finished all part 1.
He's still.
The
I just want it all to come out in dub so I can just binge it.
Bro, I literally
Even
read
finishing part
Part
three
5, Part 6, Part 7, not Part 8, because fuck Part 8.
I don't read
part
manga. I don't think I've finished a manga except like Hunter x Hunter.
I'm actually reading this.
And Hunter x Hunter's not even technically finished. So.
Yeah, okay, yeah, true.
When I read Part 5 of JoJo during Hurricane Matthew.
Oh yeah, I'm still reading that. I'm still at the very end of that, and I haven't finished it.
Doesn't that take you back? Doesn't
Why
that
did
take
that
you
make you laugh? You're like Hurricane Man.
Because you know what? Because Hurricane Matthew.
Am I right? I'm here all week.
Because Hurricane Matthew was a joke.
Tip your waiters. Yeah.
I was actually afraid you guys are gonna get like destroyed. That.
Oh, in Hurricane?
Oh,
in
yeah, because I was in Oklahoma
Yeah,
at
like,
the time, so I was like really worried about you guys. I was like, all my shit's gonna be flooded.
Well, if we were
We're
looking
gonna have
at
to get a
tents,
new
then
home.
maybe, but.
Oh my god, I don't want to. No,
Dude,
no
you know,
tents.
on my street, we were like worried that our neighbors were like getting electrocuted because like there were fucking like emergency vehicles and shit out there, and their houses were entirely flooded, and there were people sitting there on the street crying. And I assume it's because their house was destroyed. But because of the emergency vehicles, I figured that somebody got electrocuted. But,
And there were like lights coming out, but I don't think that was anything to do with it.
like, yeah, we didn't see anything that would actually give us reason to believe that. But
Right.
everyone was like warning about like electrocution and shit. So that's what
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
After
wild.
moving,
Yeah, like,
What?
This is absolutely after you moving, yeah, because we were.
Yeah.
Also,
You think
Part of the
anyone was
reason-
attacked by alligators?
No.
That's why I don't show anyone this podcast.
see, no, this man's new. He's we actually didn't even introduce this man as a new card.
He's been here all week.
See, this one they look to your old podcast to find me. They're like, where is he at?
That's right.
Yeah, we should.
But yeah,
I'll
man,
look
like,
for you.
part of also the reason I laughed during the fact that I like introduced the fact that I read part 5 during Hurricane Matthew was because I just thought that was like
Now every time I hear Hurricane Matthew, I'm gonna start laughing.
yeah, because I just like remembered that as like it was like kind of a funny little thing that I had no Wi-Fi because it was knocked out due to Hurricane Matthew, and I was in a place where there was none. So I pirated all of part 5 and was reading it until my computer died.
So you want to know who didn't think it was a joke though? People in Puerto Rico.
Oh my
I want to ask you one important question, Lester.
What's that?
Did you stock up on porn?
Did I stock up on what?
Porn.
Wait, wasn't Puerto Rico hurt by Irma, not Matthew?
They- like, they
I didn't
were
make that.
fucked by
I didn't
all
make
three of them.
consideration.
Like each one of
I
them
was using a
smacked
school
it around
laptop,
a
and I was
bit.
still like a little wary about it.
Okay, Lester.
Which is kind of sad.
I didn't talk
Everyone
to you
from
about
Texas
that.
came down to help
Yeah.
Bro, when you
from Florida, but
tweeted
no one from
about
Florida
going
came to
to-
help Puerto Rico.
Let him give us space. Yeah.
Bro, when you tweeted about state competition,
Yeah.
it's like the J.O. situation. You didn't think nobody was gonna know?
I thought, like, I was
J.O.
I made,
Oh,
I
J.O.,
made,
what does that mean?
I made the consideration.
Wait, what does it mean?
As soon as
Jack
I-
off!
Oh!
You fucking jerk off, bro!
No, but then, no, okay, at first, okay, to be fair though, at first I didn't know what was going on. It's like the J.O. situation. And then at the end it's like, maybe I'll just have to go in the
Joe
bathroom
Jack.
or
It's just
something.
Joe Jack.
Like, what?
He said, I'll have to just go in the bathroom. And I was like, oh no, please don't get me in a room with
I still
I just
probably
think-
would not have gotten
like,
it.
I
You
had to go
choose who you're in a room with?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can, yeah.
Who's we?
The collective, us.
What if you don't want to be in a room with someone? Do they just kick you out?
Like, there's 2 options for us guys. Either you're in a room with 3 or a room with 4, I guess, and like,
Oh, okay, so I'm assuming there's not a lot of guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a room with 6 or something like
yeah.
that.
And granted, we probably shouldn't say it. Yeah.
Well, now
Well, you just said it.
We can cut it out in post.
It's bleak.
Okay, I gotta write that down.
But yeah, like the thing was about that
You could've
was
just
when
not said it.
when I made the post, I was like, "Who's gonna see it?" You see, Riley started following me recently. Oh yeah, I did make that consideration, did I? But Riley probably doesn't give a shit about what I
No,
post.
no,
Probably doesn't follow me.
I actually just talked to her about it because she I was helping her at the Dinosaur Playhouse and no, she read it before I did, and we were talking about it, and she thought it was hilarious. So don't be embarrassed by it. She thought it was hilarious.
Thankfully, I think me and Nick were here at the creative process of it.
Yeah. Like,
We heard it several times before he tweeted it. No one told him to stop. We should have told him to stop.
No, we should
like the
not.
thing was,
No, you blessed my Twitter feed.
yeah. Well, when I did it, I
You're
was like,
welcome.
I was thinking only Caleb's gonna see this. As long as like just Caleb, or maybe like maybe just the guys at
Just the
theater,
boys.
it'll be fine. Like, cause they understand the struggle.
You want to who doesn't? Ugandans.
And then when I was and then after I sent out the tweet, I told these guys about how like I'd be in this hotel room for 5 days and how the struggle would be real.
Oh, that
They
would be
started
difficult.
patronizing me like, bro, can't go without 5 days. Like, what, bro? You don't understand the pain. Dude.
How long did you last in November, or did you even participate
No,
in November?
hell no.
I
lost day one.
I wasn't even aware. I wasn't even aware it was a thing
It's
until it was
12
too
o'clock.
late. Until it was too late. I was like,
It was too late.
oh,
We can always start over.
I forget. Was the next
Once
month?
you lose, it's
Was the next month Dick destroying December? Was that I
December.
wish I could have been participating.
I would have died. I wouldn't even be right here for if I participated.
He'd lose the last nut he had left.
Day 5.
Day 5. Day 5, my last testicle exploded.
We can see you walking over to us from the distance like a cowboy, like you're just like your legs, like, you're waddling over toward us. Oh god.
Oh god, guys.
Day
I'll
6.
make it. I'll make it to the 31st.
My
Day
dick
6. I'm bedridden.
My dick is shot, guys. I can't even pee right. It just leaks out. It just leaks out the sides.
My left leg has gone completely numb.
My
Someone please
left
send
arm.
help.
I can't even clinch.
I need an amputation.
This is where I just gotta just make a stupid jerk off joke for a minute and just don't say anything for the rest of the podcast.
Right. That's all we need you for. You know?
All right, there's my paycheck. I'm out.
Jokes is, you know.
Draven, tell something to the audience about your experiences playing Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh yeah, that was a beta.
Oh yeah, Fighter Z beta. I forgot that was a relevant
I never played that,
subject.
so
Yeah.
just tell me about it.
It's
Just
a lot
talk
of
to me
fun.
about it.
All right, so there were some characters that were playable. I only played 4 of them because fuck the rest.
Let's go, man. It's time. Finally time. I suffered all your smack talk about Injustice 2 today. All you talk about how I'm not the coolest guy ever, even though I know I am. And now, you talk shit about some Dragon Ball Z.
Bro, you know he's a
characters.
Chi-Chi main. Why would you say that? Bro?
Yeah, Ben.
It
my
was
my
playable,
B love
actually.
Duke Cow Cam, bruh.
Chi-Chi
Your
actually
B look
the
like
best
Tien.
character.
Basically, I rocked Goku, Android 18, and Piccolo
Okay.
at first.
Okay.
For the longest time, I realized Piccolo was weighing me down because he's fucking difficult to play.
Yeah.
So then I tried, I think, Vegeta first.
Don't talk shit about Piccolo.
Sorry to put him down.
Yeah,
I
like
tried to knock him over. Alright, then I tried to play Vegeta and I think Gohan. And
Okay.
then I never found a third main, so I just stuck with fucking around with A18 and Goku. I got called a trash ass Injustice 2 player by some guy after losing a 2-0 set. I don't know why he said it. He used way more projectiles than I did. I don't know.
yeah. And the one interesting thing about like playing Piccolo off of playing Vegeta is because like there's your light attacks, there's your heavy attacks, and then there's your mid attacks and medium. I said
Light, medium, heavy, and then special.
Well, you know,
and then it's this one too.
Mid works. Well, anyway, then we have like the X button, which is what would you say?
Special.
Special, yeah. And Vegeta, he fires a key volley, right?
He shoots a lot of them.
Yeah, and that's kind of like the thing that Goku also does. He fires some key
Yeah,
when he does that. But when you use Piccolo,
He stretches
his arm stretches
Yeah,
out
that's his key blast.
to grab you and pull you in.
Yeah.
So he's entirely close range. That's where he gets his bread and goddamn butter.
That doesn't sound hard. How's that hard?
No, it's
What?
just that it's not
No,
effective.
His combo
because like,
ability is strange. Like,
But you just tap
It's
the
hard to
button
like
to
string.
combo.
It's hard to string together.
it's just like it's just that Piccolo isn't like that
he
easy
doesn't have any
to.
air super, so doing an air combo is a little like
Yeah.
I have to do like light, medium, jump up, light, heavy, and then
Yeah.
do the teleport, which does a wall bounce.
Okay.
So after that, I'm in the air also, and then I do the key blast in the air, which is a stretch also.
Yeah.
So I kind of get to do another air combo, but I can never do
Yeah,
it
but yeah.
correctly.
Nick, it's not that Piccolo that's like hard to be Piccolo. It's just
I feel like
hard,
it would be hard to beat Piccolo.
it's just hard. It's just hard to play him when you're like playing someone against like someone like Goku or Vegeta, where they can really play it at a distance.
Yeah.
Where his literal special move is just like a mid-range at best arm stretch to get you coming in closer.
I've seen some good shit with his special beam super. He can teleport while doing it.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
When Goku hits me with that warp Kamehameha, I'm like, why though? Please. Why could you just like did it normal and let me block it?
But yeah, I think what really would have helped us out is something maybe like they didn't have training mode at all. You had to go with the tutorial, and you couldn't pick who you wanted for the tutorial. The tutorial just had you have Kid Gohan,
in Uganda,
Kid Gohan, Krillin, and Goku, and only 2 of those characters are playable in the actual beta. Kid Gohan's not in the game. Adult Gohan is.
I just realized I'm still.
yeah.
You mean Teen Gohan?
Is it? They call him adult.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's adult Gohan, and then there's Teen Gohan. He's not in the beta.
They call him Kid Gohan, I think.
He's in the tutorial then, right? I remember
Yeah,
playing.
You
He's in the
you
tutorial.
beat him and
So
you
when
play as
you were
the
calling
tutorial.
Kid Gohan,
you get to
was
like
Teen Gohan.
so you get to because I couldn't switch to him. I tried switching to him a
You
lot.
can. You hold the button. The
Like-
tag button.
Yeah, I did, but I got Krillin every time.
You hit
You gotta
the
hold
other
the
one.
other one.
There's two
oh,
tag
there's
buttons.
two
You fucking
tag
dork.
fuck you!
Have you not played Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
Yeah.
That's
I
actually.
mean, he hates playing it. Remember?
I know.
Yeah.
The thing is Viters is literally the
I was
same button
I was
as
literally in
Marvel
Uganda
3.
there for a second.
What was that? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot I did that.
Light, medium, heavy,
Hello,
special,
my
and
queen.
twist
Yeah.
is That's
Hello,
it.
my queen. Are you into Food Wars? I'm watching
no.
Food Wars. Yeah, these guys absolutely hate it.
It's
Oh,
fucking stupid.
You guys don't like Food Wars? It's
yeah, they hate Food Wars.
No,
It's the
Food
worst.
Wars is not the problem.
Cupcake Wars is far superior.
Why would they call the sequel to Cupcake Wars just a more broad version of Cupcake Wars?
Cake Wars.
Oh,
I've actually seen a few episodes of Food Wars. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's ridiculous, but I like it.
I mean, but looks good. I mean, literally all I know about it is the visuals and
Yeah.
the looks.
I just remember the girl with the American bra.
But yeah,
That's it.
so
What?
I feel like as
Oh
a-
yeah,
Yeah, the girl,
yeah.
the
There's a
American
dark
Pie.
skinned girl
Yeah.
in Food Wars. I've not gotten to that point yet because I've only watched the first episode. But she
Fucking
is
scrub.
a short-haired cutie
Yep.
with a booty
Yep.
who got that
Yep.
American bra on. and
She's
that's her
meat
outfit.
meat.
Meat.
Yes, that's her name.
Beat your meat. Let's go.
Wait, what is her name?
Meat. That's her nickname in the show.
You beat your meat to meat. Let's go.
All right, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, I'm looking this up. You guys can keep talking.
He's looking this up for personal reference.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is just for scientific reasons.
Scientific.
Oh what? So you guys
I
don't believe
swear,
me?
though.
They call her meat
They're
meat
like,
in the
oh,
show.
okay.
Yeah.
When I get into like 7th period tomorrow, Riley's gonna immediately no 5th period. She's gonna say something to me,
Yeah, same with the person you typed the fucking PSN message to, bitch.
bruh. Okay, one. I'm sorry. Okay,
You're not.
You know I
You find
am.
that hilarious.
I am
So do I.
that. You know.
How do you spell meat meat?
Meat
Oh,
meat.
yeah!
Yeah, let me see that again.
Oh! I fucking told you. I told you.
She's great.
Oh, wow.
Is she like dead ass an American girl? That's
Yeah,
what she
I
is.
think that's what it is.
No, it's because of like her family.
All Americans wear American apparel underwear. Let's go.
But her family also owns
We're just
like
not
a
true Americans.
butchery. A butchery?
I'll show you.
She's meat meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she speak in English like in the show?
Wait,
Oh,
is
that'd be
her?
amazing.
Is her?
English.
I watched the dub,
English.
so I'm only
Oh.
in
Is
season
her?
So it's
Wait.
only English.
Is her actual name meat meat?
No,
one. Well, no,
in
no,
the dub,
that's her
they
nickname.
call her in the dub. She speaks Japanese.
Like
Just-
her name
just to
mean
make sure
meat
that's
in
like-
Japanese or?
No.
Consistent.
Okay.
They say
The-
Japanese and English.
Right.
But she's speaking English. What is that?
Main character calls her meat because she makes meat, and that's her thing. She's really good at it.
Have any of you
I wonder
guys
why.
ever seen a dub where, while everyone is still speaking English, right? There's a foreigner that shows up, and they're all like talking about how they talk weird
Yeah.
or how they can't understand them,
Yeah.
but they're all speaking English.
Yeah, and they all like sometimes they'll give them like a weird accent.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's nothing. It's just a normal
I remember
person.
seeing a long time ago a YouTube video of a Japanese dub,
Yeah.
and there was an American guy who walked in the bathroom, like I guess the main character,
Yeah.
and he spoke English, and then his like Japanese subtitles were at the bottom.
Dude, okay. Speaking of
I find
bad
that funny.
voice acting or bad English in
Yeah.
Japanese shows,
Oh my gosh.
Devil Man.
JoJo. Devil. Wait. When?
the entire last sequence with where Rio is like before like the whole apocalypse thing, Rio is like giving the TV interview,
Yeah.
and it sounds so bad.
I think. Have you ever seen? This is a basketball show, but the
Kuroda
Basket.
Kuroda's the basket. Yeah. When the main guys like. Basketball friends from America come. He's like, "Oh, what's up, bro? How are you doing, bro?"
Oh, that's awesome.
And they're like high fiving, and I'm like, "Yes,
Jesus Christ.
how
I
are
like
you
that.
doing, bro? So cool, man." And I'm like, "Oh god." It's like that's exactly how I talk every day. they nailed it.
Yeah, man, you just sounded like that.
Thanks, Japan.
Yeah, guys, this whole time during this podcast, Caleb has been doing a voice. That's his natural voice. He just let that go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to let loose for a little bit. I'm sorry.
We're all fake assholes here.
But yeah, I just want to do like like what's it? A progress check. Caleb, how are you feeling about this podcast so far? How are you feeling?
This was
about
actually
it?
really fun. I think
Yeah.
I would do this a lot.
Yeah.
I think I'm meant to be in a podcast because some
Alright.
people can't see my face.
Get your contract?
Yeah. Can I Can I sign this?
Hold on, let me make the contract.
Let me make a contract. He's literally having him sign diva porn.
Alright, there you go. Just sign here and then
Just sign here, initial here, and what's it? Oogle diva on the other side real quick, and we have a binding contract.
Wait,
Oh man, I'm gonna sell my soul.
wait. I was about to say
Exactly,
it has
what do you
to
think
be
we went through?
penetration to be porn, but then there's like foot porn.
Bro. How's that?
Alright,
It looks like an 8.
welcome aboard.
Thank you so
We
much.
start tomorrow.
You know, speaking of
I
actually,
want that on my desk in the. I want that on my desk in the morning. Okay.
you got it.
yeah, I would really like to keep doing these more frequently because I know for sure that like. I like check the amount of episodes we have out. We have 1 out by the way. And
I'm to blame for that.
You're like 2 weeks later. You check your computer. Yep, still.
and the
one.
and that episode is from April.
Oh
That episode is
man.
from April.
You can thank me for that. So we have it all.
Unless you check again and say, what is it? Well, I gotta fire him again.
Maybe it'll be different this time.
That guy's
one
me, bud.
episode. Nobody did it without me.
But don't worry, I'm about to go and
Oh.
get the sound file from this man, so everyone can watch the first 2 listen to the first 2 episodes on SoundCloud. Look at Star Lord, check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
Third one's gonna be up as soon as possible.
So is the second one, which I'm
Am I editing the third one?
Actually,
Or John?
I don't know if I'm gonna let John do it.
Okay, whatever.
Hey, John,
We
you're
don't need to talk about
this.
this now.
I love you.
I don't.
Yeah, John, I'm sorry we excluded you.
Wait,
I'm
so
not.
I'm sorry we excluded you. but
Wait, did I
don't
take
love
John's
wait, so
place?
what's
you. Yeah.
No. John,
Actually, James took John's place.
yeah. Better Jay. Anyway.
Lester, you gotta Photoshop James' face over John.
Hey, I'm certified. I can do that.
Oh yeah, man, you are a visual. You are a visual.
Oh,
editor.
Photoshop certified? Okay.
And almost Illustrator certified. I'm still taking the class, but, you know.
Yeah, this
I'm gonna guess those classes don't do much.
No,
yeah. This
I
man
took the same
has-
test, failed
This man has,
both. I'm not certified.
this
didn't
man
care.
has an account on Instagram that he like posts his like photoshops and his works on,
I
and then he likes his own stuff on his other account.
Well, that's basically what I'm doing with the Studio E account.
Yeah.
Is I keep making tweets and I just like them.
Just make other accounts to like.
Yeah.
Did you hear about
You're
Kevin
all a
Durant
step
doing
above
that?
me.
No.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, like
Durant.
the player for the Warriors.
I don't know what he's
I'll
playing
keep
for. I
up.
just
I'll
know
keep
him.
up with sport ball.
Well, anyways, this is kind of off topic, but this is like what he did. So somebody was like hating on him on Twitter, and he forgot to sign out of his apparently multiple accounts that he has made
Yeah.
pretending to be other people. But he was like defending himself. He's like,
Yeah.
Kevin Durant isn't a snake. Like all this stuff. But he was his verified account that he was defending himself on. So we're just like, this dude is even more of a snake because he defends himself on Twitter with other accounts.
Alright.
But it sounds like something that I would do though. So honestly, but
Important.
Can't
No,
blame
no,
him
no,
too much.
speaking on the subject of fake, I thought I'd finally get us out in the open because Eric
You're good.
has been
Oh.
sleeping on.
I think we're in the same mindset.
Eric has been sleeping on this for a minute.
Talk about
Since guy from our troop, our drama
okay,
troop.
Okay.
Since districts,
Right.
one time while we were walking up after you guys had performed,
Yeah.
or was it? I think it was after. Yeah.
Okay.
He said, Caleb though, that guy's like so fake, and. And I was like, what I told you while we were in the car, you got more enemies in here than you think.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant when I said that. And like, I put you on blast, Eric. I'm sorry. I know snitches
I
get
thought you were gonna say
stitches.
Eric is gay.
I know snitches get stitches, bro. But I had to tell him. I had to tell him what you thought and how he feels about that. How do you feel about
Yeah, I think.
being certified fake?
Yeah. I hope that me and Eric are cool now. I taught him how to play basketball.
Wait, you're good at basketball?
Yeah, bro.
He's actually pretty.
We played? I played you?
Yeah. What?
You probably
played yourself.
fucking destroyed me.
Yeah, it was like freshman or sophomore year. We were in RTC, and I.
Oh,
That guy.
Wait,
Yeah.
you were on OTC, bro?
Yeah, we were
That guy.
freshman and sophomore year. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Because it was pretty much if you weren't like, was that last year?
No, I was a junior last year.
Oh wait, you're a senior this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you are definitely better than I am.
Yeah.
No, but James, I was playing basketball with him
You're
not too long
fucking
ago.
garbage.
I was playing basketball with him not too
No,
long ago.
you are garbage.
I was playing basketball with this man not too long
I
ago,
love you, bro,
and he
but you
wasn't
are
good.
garbage.
He was taking L's like he was Vegeta in the Namek arc, bro.
No.
Krillin shot him through his chest.
Tell me who won the game though.
That's arguable. That's arguable. Honestly, the
I'm
facts
all
are
about the dub.
the jury is still out on that one.
That's right.
The jury's still out on that one.
Our reporters
Jury
are
from Street Fighter.
working.
Yep.
I think you're thinking of the wrong chord.
Hey, yo, guys, watch this quick scope. Boom.
But I really hope this podcast career takes me to like Alex Jones type.
Oh,
level.
yeah.
Oh no,
I think
no.
that's
That's the level I want to be on too.
I want to complain about chemicals making frogs gay. I think that's like the point. That's like my peak, you know.
You got him. That is amazing that someone is like real. That they are real about
He's a
that.
real
Well,
puncher.
actually, I think it's been like exposed or whatever that he's just like acting.
It's just a comedy thing.
Oh,
Well, no, not that it's a comedy thing,
Oh.
but that he's just like a figurehead, like to run someone else's like writing out. or
That's
whatever.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he used that in divorce court when the wife is like, "Do you see these podcasts?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "But that's just a character I play.
Yeah.
You can't really." And then I'm like,
That's wild.
He still sounds like he's like actually crazy.
Right.
that's your character I play. You can't say that.
I'm sure it was something about the game James is playing World War II.
This is why you have a frying pan mark on your face.
This is the Call of Duty 2 map.
Just wild. And you see,
That is my
look,
homeland.
look at that! Look at that lock screen though. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That explains why it's actually good.
Ooh.
"See, there's nothing like being a Nazi." And
Nothing
this
like-
time in
nothing-
America-
nothing-
You're right. There is nothing like being a Nazi.
Well, you can be a part of the alt-right. You can be a stormtrooper from the Empire.
Yeah.
You can be Richard Spencer, who claims to be part of none of those, but is a part of all of them.
See, man, all these American troops, they just keep cutting me down before I can get to this bomb and stop them. Stop them from
You can be
blowing
Donald
up
Trump.
my ammo depot.
Have you ever seen the Key and Peele skit, The Cool Hitler Story? Oh my gosh, that skit is so funny. So like, let me try to explain it the best way I can. So there are like these few Nazi troops, and they're like these American guys, and so the American troops kind of gun down the Nazi troops in the room, and then they're hiding. And then the Nazi troops come through the door and they go, "So I was saying to Hitler that I ran into him in the store the other day." And the guy was like, "Oh, that's cool, man." And so the American troops were like lying on the ground, like pretending that they were dead.
I know this.
Yeah. So the Nazi troops were like, and he's like, "Sir," because like one of the guys started moving, like one of the American guys started moving, and the Nazi guy goes, "Sir, there seems to be a man moving." He's like, "Do you want to interrupt my Hitler story?" So he's like trying to tell this Hitler story. Meanwhile, the American guy is like moving and reaching toward his gun. It's the best. It's the best, man.
I remember that being really funny back
So,
then.
Yeah.
who do you guys think ran a better show? Key and Peele or Dave Chappelle?
I've never seen. Dave
I like the
Chappelle. I've never
Chappelle
seen
show a lot.
Dave Chappelle.
My boy Caleb's got to rep Dave Chappelle because they're both into feet, bro. Confirmed.
Okay,
I outed him on the podcast.
Yeah. I am not.
Gotta edit it out now.
What do you mean? You literally said
lot
that
of
on fifth period, bro.
Okay,
He's
no.
actually into them toes.
No, here's the
He's
thing.
into the toes.
Yeah, just the toes.
Actually,
You know,
just the toenail. Actually, just the toenail. Like if you give me a clip, I'm good. But no, it's
Fucking gross.
Anyway, no, like my friend one time, he got on my Instagram somehow and followed all like 8 different foot fetish accounts, and I never like saw them like because I wasn't really going through Instagram at the time.
Yeah.
For like a week or so, and Katie, my girlfriend, was going through,
That's great.
and she's going through my Instagram. She's like, "What is this?" And it's like literally like a whole
is it
sweater of just feet.
I was about to say, like, did you just open up after like a month and go, "Oh, that's swell"?
Yeah. And then she's like, "What is this?" And I was like, I have no idea. She's like,
I have no idea how that got there. Like,
I didn't want you to find out this way.
I didn't want you to find out this way. He says, but like, you know, now that I'm seeing it, you want to try something?
So tonight, tomorrow.
It's the most uninvolved you have to be. Like, you just give me your feet.
It's all me.
It's all me. It's literally all me. You don't get anything from it.
Like, I was embarrassed, but like,
You
I'm
are
not,
like,
like,
weird.
I'm not into feet.
That's a great way to put it.
So like, I didn't unfollow all of the accounts.
The girl with the really good toes. He was like,
I mean, you know,
wow.
good Achilles, you know.
See, the man has his standards.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have something. Or else,
Yeah, like,
what are you living
like-
for?
Like I keep on saying, everyone
Like
has
if
their
anime,
thing.
like because anime James, right? He likes farts. He likes you. He likes the bodily excrement. But he's probably got standards on which kind of that he likes, you know. So he's clearly a man of taste, despite not being able to connect with that taste that he
Like,
has.
do you want somebody to like rip one on your face? Like
Like, that's
while
what he
it's-
wants.
While it's going on.
Like
or,
anime James, I don't know what the fuck is up with him.
I was about to say probably not shit, but then I read Sonic Girls, so I
Okay.
don't know.
I need to talk about this because I have been bottling this up for a very long time. What's the deal with Vor?
What's the deal with war?
If only John were here to answer that question.
Apparently, it's a comedic thing for some people, and
Yeah.
it's attractive to others.
okay.
Oh wait, isn't
like-
Rory the fat? Wait,
No,
Is it
No,
the
that's
fat
being
people?
eaten
No,
by
being-
people.
yeah.
It's like
No,
you.
oh.
That's inflation, James.
Yeah.
It's like an X-ray of someone's stomach, and somebody else is inside someone
Okay,
else's
well,
stomach.
think of it as a cold, wet hole.
Did not want to think about it that way.
Wait.
It
I
was
guess-
Wouldn't it be a warm, wet
A
hole?
warm, wet hole.
I
Yeah.
can kind of understand it, like
If it's a
little-
cold, wet hole, I don't want to be
It
in.
would be a warm, wet hole. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
You're right.
Like, I can kind of understand it because, like, I know, like, some people are into, like, pregnant women. Like, oh, yeah, like, you know, she's got that
Yeah,
thing.
I don't understand that either.
Because I think it's because, like,
It's just like
because it's like our natural, like, instinct to, like, be into
Well,
women
okay.
that are pregnant because they're
Here's the
having
thing.
babies.
When I
They're
see a
fertile.
pregnant person, I think that's like weird because like it's not proportional. You know?
And I also feel like they're like extremely fragile, and I don't
Wait,
want to like.
wait. So if you have sex with a pregnant person, are you also having sex with said baby?
No.
Skid on the Dave Chappelle show.
The baby comes out, it's already pregnant.
Oh god.
I think I'm. Oh god.
I
I
say
think I'm
this.
wrong
That's
by the way.
possible.
I say this because it's connected
She's
to
got,
the
like,
mom,
Messed
right?
up
Yeah.
growth hormones.
With their
It's
two.
like-
So they're like
That's
one.
like saying
just
if
right.
someone is touching, like if someone's like touching the person you're having sex with, now you're having sex with that. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, they do say
No,
that
no, they
if you have
say-
sex with someone, you're basically having sex with everyone they had sex with.
Yeah, but that's because you
Are
are
you a
touching
wiener
what
cousin?
they're.
Nick, say, okay,
Yeah.
you were in an orgy, right? And there's this one guy.
Let's just say you're in an orgy.
and there's this one guy.
Just a regular Thursday. You
And
know?
then there's this one guy there. He's not part of
Casual
it.
Friday.
You know, he might be playing Street Fighter for all we know. They're on a
Hey,
couch or
guys,
something.
you know what that
And
is.
then, like,
it's Friday.
one of the guys in the
Takes a
orgy
look.
puts his hand on puts the hand on the guy who's playing the video game shoulder. Is he not also having sex with us?
No.
I actually learned the term for like if a girl has a sex.
The girl.
Actually, what is sex?
Yeah,
What
like,
is a sex?
I was thinking that was candy this whole time. What are we talking about?
If a girl actually has sex with one guy and a guy has sex with her,
Right.
and apparently those guys are now weird cousins.
Oh,
So it's the same sex. It's still two
Consider
guys,
that-
two
consider
different
that
guys
one.
at two different points have sex with the same girl. Those two guys are now weird cousins.
we don't say that. Don't say that word. Stop it.
I thought it was Wiener Brothers.
I have a joke that you might appreciate based on what we were just talking about. For you, it was an orgy. For me, it was Tuesday. The Street Fighter reference.
Yeah.
In case you don't know.
You know,
I'll call it what I want, Lester. Weirder and always will be.
has anyone seen? Okay, has anyone been so depressed that they turned on Zoolander 2?
No.
I'm not.
I was.
Yeah.
I was.
I've never seen Zoolander 1.
Lester, you want to
Oh,
toast?
well, Zoolander
Oh my
one's
god,
good.
Zoolander
wanna
1 is
toast?
pretty boss.
Yeah.
You needed boss.
Let's
I just
go.
said boss.
Did you open it? Did you open it?
What did you
No,
I've been hiding it the entire time.
Oh,
There was a point where we were talking earlier. We were gonna do the high five six slaps. Like I put it up for a second, and it was like, oh shit. Then put it back down.
So anyway,
There you go.
so Zoolander 2.
Oh, thank you.
There is a few funny scenes where
Justin Bieber's literally.
I like the gasoline fight. That had me dying.
yeah, and I don't know the characters' names. The guy who goes, wow. That guy.
Wow.
Okay, he's in this movie. And
Who?
He's dating a whole orgy of people.
Okay.
We
And
call
like,
orgy of people. That's how we call.
That's what a group of people is called.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like a school of fish and orgy of people.
like a fluffle of rabbits.
what?
That's what they call. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Like a square foot of fluffle.
Anyway, so
Yeah, okay.
he's dating this whole orgy of people.
Yeah.
He's like in this like remote like place in Africa or something.
Okay.
And then later in the movie, like he gets with another orgy of people,
Yeah.
and like.
not sure-
and like
seriously,
the whole orgy was like knocking on his door while he's cheating on them with another orgy, and so like the whole orgy's like go. So the whole orgy that he's with like
Just
goes
get
into
them
the
down.
closet.
Oh.
They're all in the closet, and then the orgy knocks through the door. It's like, where have you been? We've been waiting for you. It's like 10 people, and then all the other orgy like they all fall out of the closet together. Like, you've been cheating on us.
Wild.
I don't need to know about wiener kisses.
Anyway, like.
I gave the
Oh,
Is-
you guys are start wrapping up.
Oh yeah. So, one thing I want to say though,
Okay.
is Zoolander 2 kind of like Anchorman 2, where it's just like a rehash of like the last movie in
It's-
concept?
It's a little bit different.
What's the concept of Zoolander?
Zoolander is about
They're models.
supermodels
Okay.
who fight against
they take down a dictator.
Yeah,
They kill
yeah.
a dictator.
they take down a worldwide conspiracy in the fashion market that's controlling the world.
With
I
just
guess.
his look, he has like this blue
Yeah,
steel look.
Blue
That's
Steel,
what-
which is the same look. He keeps repatenting it, and everyone thinks it's different. It's like, and it's like different, I guess, because the Blue Steel is different because he can't turn. He can't
He
turn.
stopped a speeding bullet with it. He went. And the bullet
He
stopped.
can't turn.
It stopped like in midair.
Yeah.
I gotta see this.
I
movie.
forgot, like, he said, like, in the first movie, he said, I can't turn right. I'm unable to turn right. So, with Blue Steel, what made it special, magnificent, was with every other look, he turned left. Now he turned right. And
Okay, well, so this is because Ben Stiller's the main
Yeah.
character. That's the Blue Steel look. Yeah.
Oh.
So he stops a bullet with
Okay,
him.
so I always wonder why he had such a stupid face every time I saw him from that movie.
so,
So that was it.
That's it. Yeah.
so now, last subject, I guess, before we wrap up this podcast. Anyone got anything?
I don't think we talked about everything.
Oh, yeah, the one thing we didn't talk about, really, was Overwatch while we were talking
Okay,
about
I'm gonna take a shit. See.
Okay.
See you in about 3 hours.
I realized that we were talking, that the subject I had originally proposed, where we talked about the cosmetic update that's coming in a couple days, was a little too general because there's not much to talk about. It's like cool design, sure. The events coming into with the sky. You actually go. He's actually stepping out.
All right, well I'll be Nick.
I'll always be here. Well, actually, no, I won't.
Good to know.
He'll be leaving right after the podcast is done.
Well, no, I'm still playing this game. Fuck you.
Well, like, okay, buddy. So like, really cool costumes that they announced so far. The Chinese New Year is going to be interesting to be into because it's the first time I'm into it since I got the game.
Right.
But like, what? How many of us here care about Overwatch? How many of us?
I play it whenever, but it's like it's just like Call of Duty to me. It's not no League of Legends.
Okay, when Overwatch first like started and became a thing, I was like super excited. Like I was like, this is gonna be so different, and because I don't really like first person shooters that much, but I really like
You're
this.
fucked.
I really like Overwatch's styles. Like even if you're bad at first person shooters, like I'm not terrible, but I'm not like great.
And you don't think that's ever an issue where it's like, oh, it's not. This is a game for people who aren't good at first-person shooters.
Right. No. Yeah. So you any type of gamer really can kind of find their niche in Overwatch, which is like what I enjoy.
But you do believe it's still skill-based. There's a certain level where you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. And there's definitely like a lot of strategy you have to put into it.
Yeah.
But I guess I haven't like, I haven't played as much lately because I need like a team of people. Because I want to get better and competitive. So.
And you're too busy mastering that flake no jutsu.
Yeah.
It's hard to be online when you got that technique going.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, when I first saw the trailer for Overwatch a couple years ago or something, for when it came out, I thought it was going to be neat. Then there really nothing happened with it for a while because I just saw that first trailer, forgot about it for a long time, saw it again, saw Diva, was like, alright, that's all I care about.
Really?
I love the cinematics. Especially the glory one with
Because didn't they want to
Reinhardt?
make a movie originally? Like that's why they made the game. Because like
No, they made the game because Blizzard had this project
Next
called,
time on the
because Blizzard had this game called Titan that they had
And it sounded like
recycled
it sucked.
and they recycled it into Overwatch.
I see.
And so,
And that sucks too.
you know, it just occurred to me
Sweet
that
fun.
the reason why I'm into Overwatch right now, the reason why I have the game and I'm still running it, is because John hated it
Yeah.
and kept bringing it up.
That's what makes you like it.
No. That's what caused me to get it.
I know
when
it's supposed
did.
you to get it. Yeah.
And like, cause when the game first came out and when I first heard about it, I was like, the internet's a buzz with it.
Yeah.
But I don't really care
Something's
that much.
vibrating.
No.
Then John just keeps going on about how much it sucks. I see a couple of animatics, and I'm like, I have a PS4 now. Let's run it. Oh, Eric, we gotta answer him. We gotta answer him. You gotta put him on speaker.
But yeah, I thought Overwatch looked generic and stupid. And then everyone was saying it looked fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And that it was fucking amazing once the beta came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. And then I tried it out and I was like, oh, okay, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I actually started like getting into it because the fandom was like going crazy on my dash. On my like Tumblr dash.
The pickup days.
Well, yeah, when I use
So,
Tumblr.
which is the best Overwatch meme?
None.
Bro, we ain't the council of. We ain't know your meme. Go to know your meme.
I don't even know what memes are Overwatch memes. Like,
Well, there's the
there's just like the quotes from the game, but those are.
There's the Diva, Mountain Dew, and.
Oh, that's the best one. That's the best one. That's the best one.
There's also
No, that's the
What's
best
the
one. No,
Tracer one?
that's it.
The only Tracer meme I can think of is she's gay.
Well, there's also the cavalry's coming, but like I said, just quotes from the game. So.
Reaper's like the edgiest edgelord
Yeah.
of edgy McEdgerton ever.
But yeah, but now I generally just think the game's okay, and I don't really care.
Yeah.
And good thing I didn't pay for it, but I feel bad because Amelia bought it for me. But yeah, and we barely played it too.
Yeah.
But it was my birthday, so.
True. I mean, I would like to play more Overwatch with you.
For sure.
But it just seems like you're like a really busy dude, mumbling. Like you just don't have time for games and shit.
Fucking get rid of your life.
I'm working on it. I really am.
Alright, so you know how Overwatch has those like people can play free for like a limited like few days or whatever?
Yeah.
Tried it with PC. One day didn't work, stopped, happened another time and I went to play with some friends. So it didn't work. We got it fixed, didn't run well on my PC, deleted it,
Yeah.
that's it.
I was about to say your PC is not good.
It's
Get it
not.
on PS4.
Huh?
Get it on PS4.
I don't want to spend money on that.
Yeah.
No, like
especially
the
not $50.
free days. The free
For
days.
only one character I'm going to play.
Yeah, definitely not for $60.
Yeah.
Maybe for $40 on PC.
Maybe 20.
That's the reason why there's so many microtransactions, just because they need more money for the games. Is from what I heard.
Yeah.
Is why they
Overwatch doesn't
keep
have
putting
it,
them
right?
in there.
It is crazy.
No, it does.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
does,
lot.
bro.
Because like the
There's a
price
lot.
for games haven't
Like
changed
the
in
loot
what?
boxes, you can
Like,
buy them.
Oh yeah, I know loot
bunch
boxes.
of
They're
And-
like,
Yeah, games
the League
are
of
like
Legends right
way
now?
cheaper than they should
Like-
be.
they're
Honestly.
like pay to win those stuff, right?
No, not play.
oh my god, I missed everything.
You know what? It's fucking crazy that I just realized is that PUBG costs the same amount as Overwatch. That's just blowing my mind right now because
Because PUBG
PUBG is like nothing.
Yeah.
The game's fucking bare bones.
Yeah.
And Overwatch is like one of the biggest budget games of the last couple of years. So.
But yeah. So in closing, guys. Like I don't know if it's in really closing, but really looking forward to Tracer and Ready Player One. Let's go! That's going to be a great movie.
I saw Tracer and I was like, did they get the rights for that?
We're gonna get
see
Tracer
her
in the
in the
movie.
trailer.
She's gonna be a main character, and we're gonna get all.
She's not gonna be a main character.
She's
Right.
there for the cameo.
I'm sorry to
'cause
tell you
they
this.
got
Wait.
paid.
Isn't that movie being made by Fox? And guess who owns Fox now? Disney. So that means that Disney owns Overwatch.
And that means that Overwatch is gonna be Disney Infinity.
Oh my god.
And then John's gonna see it, and it's gonna be Disney Infinity. It's gonna be the Overwatch section.
How did Hey, you know they should have made an Overwatch movie instead of a Warcraft movie. I think it would have made more money. I think it would have made more
I
money.
can just see
And
like
it's not that hard to like do it because
They already have like a movie basically in the animations.
yeah.
I can just see like Goofy trying to like snipe Reaper. Like I can already picture that.
Overwatch is in the Final Fantasy games. No, not Final Fantasy.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Kingdom Hearts games.
Once Disney owns the rights to something, it's like amazing how many crossovers we can have, but also terrifying that they can do that many crossovers.
Yeah. Like have you seen the and have you ever watched Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the filibuster where he's talking about the hand of Boba Fett reaches out of the Sarlacc pit, and then he goes on for like 10 more minutes. He's like, and that will be the cross between the Marvel and the Star Wars universe.
There's just some things that.
So
should
now
be
Chewbacca
mixed.
has the Infinity Gauntlet.
And he uses it to wipe out all the porgs.
What's the deal with porgs?
They're just like a little cute mascot they put in The Last Jedi so they can sell toys.
I remember. I remember.
Which
I
is
saw
better
this,
than Ewoks.
Yeah, because at least the
'Cause they're
porgs
cuter.
are just like in 2 scenes and they add nothing to the movie. You can take them out, literally, just digitally edit them out, and the movie would be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
Ewoks, I'd say
Well,
they're kind of
what would happen to that scene with Chewbacca not being able to eat a bird?
You'd have to digitally edit out that whole scene.
I feel like in the last.
Or
the
make
Last
them
Jedi?
puffins. Yeah.
No wait, what's the last movie? Oh, Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Last Jedi. Yeah.
Turn to the last Jedi.
It
Yeah,
should
Return of
be
the Last
Hope, A New Jedi.
I
I
really
really
like.
earlier when you were here. Nobody
I
laughed.
really like
Thank
like
you.
kind of close this podcast. I wish it was just gonna keep rolling.
No, this is done. This is it. I'm giving you 30 seconds to say whatever you want.
Alright, outro.
Let's let Caleb handle the outro.
Oh, wow.
Wow, such an honor.
No pressure.
10 seconds left. No, all right. Thank you for tuning in to the eCast
You
podcast.
can't thank your fans.
Episode 0.3. We'll see you back in episode
You're not
0.4.
Caleb.
I almost took a social.